But your intro is going.
I guess that ignorance is bliss. Take me back to before the new. Rewind, take it out of cue. Innocence can be a young man's game. Stand up for the hall of shame. I wish I knew how much I miss not knowing that we're all screwed. Play our roles and ignore the problems. I like to be away in my patience. Stay up, I feel so outdated. How can we look the other way? Sun is out, but the sky is gray. What would happen if I took a chance? It's always hard at first glance. I don't wanna, but I know I gotta do it. The truth is hard to swallow. I think I'll chew it.
Ladies and gentlemen, you already know what time it is. Thank y'all for clocking in and rocking in. We got Slim J in the building. Ladies and gentlemen, give a round and applause for.
Hey y'all, thanks for tuning in with Slim J. Just my opinion. Here's me. Well, first of all, I want to apologize for you all. I had actually put up this post for the mothers out there to wish y'all a happy and blessed Mother's Day. So it kind of, I guess I was so caught up in trying to get the stories and things, done. So I do want to apologize for that. And I do want to say happy Mother's Day, happy late Mother's Day. And I hope you all enjoy your Mother's Day and it was good for you. Unfortunately, we did have some tragedy that happened at our job for an employee that worked with us, and it was two of them that got into a bad accident. So we want to send our prayers out to them and pray that they get well and come around and be able to come back to work. We miss y'all. We sending all our loves and prayers out to y'all. So don't feel that you're alone. You have your family and then you have your work family. So we love y'all guys. Just make sure that y'all take y'all time. God got your back. So I pray that everybody, get well. And I hope everybody had a blessed Mother's Day. I spent time with my mother and she pretty much was about to kick me out the couch because she wanted to eat her food and go to sleep. She did not care about no more celebration. It was like, y'all here, I love y'all. Now I gotta go. So, hey, you gotta love them. That's the only woman in my life that can uh, get that approval or just a kind of ruin, show me some love or control me, I must say. Other than that, mm-mm-mm. But anyways, so we're gonna talk a little bit about our last week episode, which was Jackie Christian, and we also have a new thing that happened here in Houston. Y'all better pay attention to y'all surroundings. So I want you to get your popcorns or whatever you want to relax and sit back and look at Slim J. Just my opinion. Hope you enjoy. Hey. Hello. Hey. Hey. I really like that picture. I thought I was cute on that picture. I had my little hair braided, but the wind out there was killing me. I mean, like the hair that I had in my face, it was like pew pew boom. Like I can't even much. I'm trying to hold my phone and record, but that was a good day. That was actually uh, my grandfather's family reunion on my mama's side, so I had a good time. I'm about to go back and show y'all some clips on that good time. But let's see what we have. These reactions. These reactions gonna, I think certain things is funny. Just rocking with. Can't hear it.
It's not that you can't hear it. It is just
Is
buffering.
um
So guys, I got a new phone. I'll go ahead and let you know, and I normally run the stuff through the new phone, and I did not get a chance to do that today. So let's see if we can get another one that work for us.
yeah, it's like we have technology issues.
Right. All right, let's check this out.
Man, I see why these female be calling.
Hold on, let me close some of these tabs. That might be what's going on. Give me 1 second.
See, so while he's doing that, I want to ask you all. I hope you all had a good day at work today. It was hot as hell out there. I mean, like I was so dang on hot, I didn't know what to do. Yesterday, I thought I was gonna pass out. I mean, I didn't eat like I supposed to. My eat schedule was off, and I'm like, the hell with this. You know what? I'm gonna eat when I need to, and the hell what I gotta do. So I come first, and then you come next. That's my motto of that, because I'm about to pass the hell out. See what we got here. Nope, still nothing. But anyways, I hope y'all had a good day at work. And those who work in the AC is selling y'all buns. I don't like y'all. Shit. Y'all need to come up in that heat. And then when y'all get out there, the AC, y'all don't want to have nerves to say, oh, it's so hot out here. Hell, you've been up in the damn AC for 9 hours. Really?
I just told you
Yes.
that she's not paying for the mic.
My favorite judge. I didn't like her at first, but she cool as hell now because I understand where she coming from. She break it down. Get it.
Yeah, I don't think these gonna work right now. What I'll do is while you are doing the main topics, we'll just hit them at the back end, pause,
Okay.
and I'll
So-
get them recorded.
That's okay. So the thing is, hey, technology is it's like humans. I mean, we have issues, and the whole point is to keep going and to turn that negative into a positive. So, anywho, my topic with the Jackie Christian and her Doug, allegedly, uh, the daughter was in his. Jackie have all these bank accounts overseas. She done put this. I mean, like, I knew. I'm telling you guys, when I first started watching this basketball wife, when she came out there, she started so much shit just because one, you a cougar. Meaning not the cougar to trying to get the young guys, but the cougar as being the oldest one out the group. So you're gonna try to teach the young females how it's supposed to go. But this woman had more game than the PlayStation freaking 5. I mean, I knew she was like dirty. I knew she had game. But now, allegedly, they saying her husband knew about it. The daughter already put her on blast. They got auto. Now you have the assistants that used to work for her. You have everybody coming out. So allegedly, she's in prison for like postman life, but it's like I think right now 10 years. And she was saying, "Oh, I'm just gonna start a sitcom from speaking the truth or the real life, where no, heifer, you play this game so deep, so well for so long. And I'm gonna give her props. I mean, the bitch was bad how she did it. For real. I mean, like, damn. You was getting private jets, cars. Allegedly, she's supposed to try to buy 3 Teslas at one time. You have homes in different countries. I was like, I can't get mad at the situation. I mean, the crazy part is she was stupid because she she had too much paper trail behind her, and she thought with the throwaway phones, and she was good. Okay, you get a throwaway phone, you talk, you do your business, and that's exactly what it said. Throw that mother away. No, she want to keep the damn thing and box it up and send it to another time. Oh hell no! She was smart to certain things. She rocked this career of hers of being conniving and playing games, playing with money. But then she get caught. So you wasn't too smart. I mean, that's like a drug dealer, right? You've been in the drug deal for so many years, and then after maybe 15 or 20 years, you get caught. You're like, man, I was smart, and then somebody snitch on me. No, you know why? Because you got loose, you got comfortable, and thinking that you was untouchable. But see, the thing about one man that I know about, God says hi, and he look low, and karma come around and bite you in your ass, and you be like, what did I do? Why is it that this is coming at me? Why is this happening to me? Why not you? You've been playing these damn games for the longest. Why you must went through this bull crap, even trying to sue your? I think they said they was still married. They do some crazy shit with that. But anyways, you try to divorce your husband for $300 million, and then you get bite in the ass and have to give him $300 million. I thought that was phenomenal. It was yeah, that's what you get because you don't move this man money in all these different places. Not only that, you have a whole child and it's not his. Slim J, just my opinion. I'm just saying. I'm not saying do it. I'm just saying. Because if somebody that I'm married to and we think we have this A1 marriage, we on top of the game, we got everything rolling for us. I mean, the man was making money. She was making money. She was doing some fake ass shit. She was still making money. But when you talking about a whole child, it probably would have been wrong. We probably would have both been in jail. You for sending my money overseas and doing these fake ass dang, I can't even remember these fake ass things to raise money for people.
Fundraiser, donations.
Yes, you doing all that. And then you gonna say this child ain't mine? I mean, what Jamie Foxx say? 18 years, 18. I found out mine's. Oh hell, baby, we would have been both in jail. You don't play with me too much. See, she was so in control of how she was handling her man. She was at every freaking game this man had. So them side pieces, them gold diggers, them sports females that like to go in there and just say I had sex with this man. Oh, she wasn't having that. No, and I applaud her for that. I applaud her for that. But I mean, if I gotta keep watching you and kind of keep figuring, like it's not a relationship because at the end of the day, I want to make sure I'm using my name, even though I'm married to you. But I want to make something out of my name. I don't want to have to. Oh, well, Douglas Christian's wife. This is what she do. She did it at a later rate, but she made sure that she was at every one of them basketball games. And like I said, I applaud her for that because it's some gold digger females out here. These slut puppies out here, they doing the most. And especially, I guess because I wasn't paying attention to this BS, but I started paying attention to it. These females know that you married, and they still come after your man. But you know what the crazy shit is? When that hoe ass nigga when that person fall for that, you already know what they out here for. But that guy gonna fall for it. That's why it's so much violence right now. These females ain't going for that shit. Don't play with me. I'm not gonna mess on you. You don't mess on me. We're gonna keep it moving. We got the money. You got everything you need. We don't need to mess over each other. Allegedly, as well, she was also known as, they allegedly say that she was messing over this man. Well, duh. She done had a whole child. That's not his. She was trying to keep her end straight and then keep her little messy shit going straight. Like I said, I don't know too many women, and I hate to put y'all out there, girlfriends. I don't know too many women that don't want to get caught. And she really didn't until they started going to court. And she started messing with his money. And he got his goons after her to do this. So what you got for me, JG? Because this helper, she was raw. She getting beat in the ass now, though.
Before we get into, just want to give a shout out to Lamont. Thank you for being in the building. He said, First Timothy 6:10, the love of money is the root of all evil.
Facts. That is facts.
You got Baby Scorpio in the building, just letting you know that she's watching from the skies.
Hey. Thank y'all for tuning in.
And also, guys, don't forget, I will be dropping the link in the chat, but Slim has her own channel. So what's going to happen? She's going to cover this topic. And then just out of the middle of nowhere, I'm going to say, okay, it's time to go to Slim's channel. So I'm going to go ahead and drop the link. So everybody that's over here going to have to migrate over there. It's still on YouTube. All you got to do is hit the link and it'll take you straight to it. It's live right now. So I'll be dropping the link while this is playing. You want to go ahead and hop over there? Go for it.
I could be anybody you want me to be. You want me to be in a scary movie? You want me to play a girl screaming and scream? Ah! I can do all of that. I need to put on a gun belt. I want to go down the dark alleys. I want to jump over the fence. I want to hurt myself in these movies.
You want to do your own stuff?
I want to have sex in the movies, not real but I want to look like I am.
Okay.
Life can sometimes take such a drastic turn that everything you believe to be true starts to come apart. That is the tale of Jackie Christie, a woman who was renowned for her unwavering devotion to her husband, Doug Christie, as well as her fearless demeanor. Millions of people admired their relationship, which was depicted on screen as the ideal love tale that seemed unbreakable. Doug and Jackie were inseparable. Their relationship was portrayed as unbreakable. They made people think. Now that's real love. However, every flawless picture has a shadow, and this one had a truth nobody saw coming, a truth that instantly destroyed that golden illusion. Jackie Christie is silent and by herself in a courtroom today. Her once dominant voice has become quiet. Her once fire-filled eyes have become clouded with regret and fear, and most unexpected of all.
Now, you see that? That's sad. This is supposed to be your partner. Across the board. Like, y'all supposed to have each other back. Regardless. Nobody should come in y'all circle and turn y'all against each other. You don't let no man, no woman come in your circle. But if you weak, then it can happen. If you are a weak-minded person, then you can let what is that word I want to use? Because I'm trying to really be nice because I don't like crap like this. If you with a person, you with a person. If I'm with a person, I'm with a person. You're gonna have people holler at you or say something, but you correct them. You get away from them. Don't come and disrespect me like that. But see, I'ma always say this, and I don't give a damn what y'all say. Men are very weak. I get it. But if you love your partner or your wife or whatever, stand strong. Represent that person. Don't make that person look like a damn fool out there. And that's what she was doing. She was showing the world that she loved him, that she had his back. But behind closed doors, she's sitting up here, setting up her a whole empire across the United States in a whole different country. And you thought you wasn't gonna get bit. And I love the way that Doug, he low key, he like me. I love this because he moves silent. And when he brought them damn lawyers out there, this helper, she didn't know what to do. She still thought she was on Mother Ducker reality show. Baby, this ain't reality show. This is real life. This is facts. You can't go back and say, oh, can y'all change this for me? Or no, I don't want this to go like that. No, when these people after your ass, they gonna come after you, and they come after you hard, especially the celebrities. You don't want to get hit like this in front of the world. You know how many people look at basketball wives? And it's crazy. No, oh, it's so crazy. More celebrities. I used to want to be, popular and thought it was cool. Y'all live our life, which is normal. But the world see y'all life. See, if I get into it, then it's between us, like it's not going on TV. It's not going on reality show. Y'all get in trouble, oh, the whole damn world see it. So just think coming to a reality show and then trying to live your life, and then you try to go to the grocery store or whatever. They know your damn life history. Not if they don't know your life history, then they gonna put it together anyway. They're like, she been cheating on him. She tried to do this. Your whole world is out there. Across the nation. You done did too much. Hey, having money is not everything. You can look at all the money they had, and they still, she wasn't happy. She was too busy running game. So, ain't that some stuff? So having a bunch of money is not always the answer. I'd rather be poor and have a stable mind and happy than to be rich and be just irritated and disgusted and knowing that somebody's fucking over me. That's not how you want to live. Well, I'm gonna be unhappy. I got a bunch of money, but the person I'm with is cheating on me and getting my money and all that. No. One thing about it, you can bounce. You get it? Bounce. You NFL player? Oh, okay, go ahead.
We have 2 comments. Baby Scorpio said it's a crying shame. Then Lamont come through with the knowledge that when your life is private, you can choose who you tell, but not if you're famous.
Yeah. See, that's the thing. When you famous, everybody's out there in your business. Everybody. And people in general, they want to see you mess up. Now, I'm gonna give you a thing. I follow this guy, not because we didn't have Facebook, we didn't have internet and everything, but Ice Cube and his wife, if there's something out there about it, I haven't seen it. The man don't be on them. He cheat on his wife. I haven't seen none of that. They've been married for this long time, and they living. They got kids. The kid, his son, acting. Boom, boom, boom. That's what you call good life. Obama and Michelle, they try to get all kinds of shit on Obama and Michelle. But see, you got 2 strong-minded people that's on the same page, that's having the same life. They're not letting this, I'm going to go here and see how this grass is working. Why I need to go and test this out? For what? Because, see, I already know what I have in front of me. I already know how you going to lie. I know how you going to do certain things. So I don't have to go over there with that. I got this. So if I get tired of it, if I don't want to deal with it no more, I I can move my ass on, but I don't have to bring another person or other crazy shit to get money and to stack over here to bring shame to not just me but you too. I ain't gotta do all that. I cheating on you. Why I'm gonna cheat on you? I'm gonna burn off from your ass. I ain't got time to cheat on you. Forget that. I don't. The money. She had money. She had all these different little things. Oh, we donate this. This woman. This is what made me kind of get in my feelings. She did like allegedly she did this thing for kids. They raised all this money. She go back in the back, and they said that she put the money up in her little container, and the little person went out the door. Well, I thought this money was raised for the kids. So she was already doing too much. Why is you so damn greedy? Why is it that you have so much money? You're not trying to help people out here that really need it. You trying to store this money, $300 million. Okay, you suing this man for $300 million because you say you gave your life to him. Okay, you still opened up business, Faith. You still had money, this going all because you using his name. NBA. He's popular, so he got money coming in for different things. You got money coming in for different things, but you still stashing money. Like allegedly, you spent $30 million or 30? I think it was million. Don't quote me on that, but allegedly. But she did this shit in a year's time. Like, are you serious? That's pathetic. She was way out of bounds. She was money hungry, and she should have been on mother ducking greed because she was doing too much. And then she tried to get his ass. Now, allegedly, he already done hook up with somebody else. But the crazy part is, they said they was getting a divorce, but she got sentenced like 10 years. I don't really think she's gonna do the 10 years. I think they're gonna find a way for her to get out of there. But them prisons down there where she at, they don't give a damn. All this talking about you famous, you was on a reality show. Oh baby, you getting the business. Bitch, you is a prisoner, okay? You're not getting no special treatment. If you get plucked, ducked, or licked, stick, however, you one of us. You're not on TV no more. We don't care about all that. You just fresh meat to us right now. That's how they looking at it. So hey, I don't know what to say about this family. It's very crazy. What the hell? Okay.
You said that she was fresh meat, so
Okay. So she she a female, so she won't be hooking up with P. Diddy up in there. But I'm sure they have baby oil up in there, Gotta go to the store. But anyways,
let's check the chat real quick before we. I'm sorry. Let me check the chat real quick before we go back to the video. Maybe Scorpio said, trying to run a game and got ran.
Facts. Yes, really did. I mean, look, on all serious point, like I said, it don't matter how much money you have. If you're not happy, you're just not happy. Money do not replace how you feel. It don't replace your heart. Money can only buy you so much, and it can only get you so far. And just like you just seen a video of P. Diddy, he rolled this mother ducker for like 20 some years. She rolled it for so many years. But at the end of the day, karma is gonna come back and bite you in your ass. And don't ask why. Just think back. What the hell did you do to get to this point? Are you ready for this? The shit you did to somebody, it's gonna come back to you. If you with somebody, I mean, me personally, I thought he was doing pretty good. You know, he supported her. It was a lot of guys that had basketball wives on the show, and they didn't much want to be in it. They didn't want, no, I'm not getting on there. I don't want to have nothing to do with that. That's what you do. That's your project. Okay. But Doug was the person that had her back. This man had your back all the way. And then you come up with allegedly, he cheated on me. Bitch, you had a whole daughter on him. And then you taking his money? Now you sitting up here trying to flip the shit. They're saying that he was in it more than what people think. Well, actually, I don't know. You saying your daughter was in it as well. I don't know. We will find out because, see, once these folks get in your life, them feds, they don't give a damn. Baby, they're going to break it down. And, you know, it can start as a pound cake. And that motherfucker will be broke down as crumbs. And when it comes to that, if you was in it, you got something to do with it, you're going to get it. So, I don't know what to say about this family. They was like a damn soul poppers. I mean, she was so into reality show, and then she started bringing the shit home and thought that she was untouchable. Nope, you're not untouchable, baby. All these celebrities out here that y'all follow, that y'all so into, they showing you a whole. Did y'all see when Cat Williams said on Shay Shay, once I tell you this in 2004 next year, everybody gonna want to be on your show. And it's gonna be a lot of shit come out. And he was not lying. Hell, he didn't much, Shay Shay didn't much know his ass gonna get popped, but he did. But ooh, that's a different story on another day. Now, it's so many celebrities coming out. When y'all had respect for these people, they out here living this ghetto ass life with all this money, and we out here trying to struggle for money, living paycheck to paycheck, and they out here effing off money, doing the damn thing, and they still not happy. That should tell you something right there. Don't follow other people. Follow God and yourself. Oh, y'all know the train. Say about the train. I know y'all heard the train. But what else we got? Because I'm gonna kind of tune out this train right quick. Yeah.
We can go ahead and play the rest of the video.
Oh yeah, play the rest of the video because she a slut puppy for here on out, and she's gonna get more than what she want in that jail. She gonna get the real in that jail because, like I said, it ain't no celebrity in jail, and they ain't put her like how they did. Now check this out. I gotta say this before we go to the clip. Y'all know when Martha Stewart got her ass locked up, they put her like in a special cell. You ain't Martha Stewart. They put your ass in the society of the jail. So when you're in society of the jail, baby, ooh-wee, you're gonna be like Tupac. All eyes on you, and now sticks may be in you. Some shit. But go ahead. We're gonna play this stuff. Cheat.
Doug Christie, who has always supported her, is no longer standing by her side. What transpired between them? Was it treachery? Was it mistreatment? Did neither of them ever express it aloud, or was it something more profound? The headlines were all that the world saw. Doug was sentenced by Jackie Christie. They didn't witness the gradual disintegration of a relationship that appeared ideal on the surface, but was secretly failing for years until Christie finally speaks. This is more than just a celebrity scandal. It's a tale of silence, obsession, and a love that faded into obscurity. From their early days on reality TV to their stunning red carpet appearances, Jackie and Doug Christie were a true love story. They were a power couple in every way. Jackie was feisty, vocal, and constantly fiercely protective of her spouse. Conversely, Doug was quiet, faithful, and totally committed to his wife. They were the greatest admirers of one another. People loved how Jackie seemed to protect Doug from the outside world and how Doug stood by her side in silence, unflinching, and always there. Their bond came to represent devotion and ride or die. Jackie frequently claimed that she and Doug had rules to safeguard their marriage, such as never traveling alone or engaging in solitary encounters with people of the other sex. It was romantic to fans, admirable to others, but to those who were paying close attention, there was more to the cuteness. When Doug's basketball career ended, Jackie's dominance over his life began to resemble ownership rather than merely love. Jackie.
Yeah, I want you to read those comments first because that is so true. Hello.
Baby Scorpio says, love doesn't make you happy. Mr. Lamont says, slut puppy, LOL.
Yes, but we had one all the way under the bus and dragged down the street.
Oh, that was me. That was me talking to the chat.
Okay.
I told the chat, I told all the way under the bus and dragged down the street. This was in response to Baby Scorpio.
Oh,
Trying to run a game and got ran.
that's
And they
why
got ran all the way under the bus and down the street.
I'm like, you know, I don't know how y'all think, but I used to think, oh, if I'm rich, what would I do? Well, I'm gonna tell you, and if you look at my podcast, my past ones, it's three things that I would do. One, I get a hotel. Two, I would get some food place, and three, I get a funeral home. Okay, you're gonna eat, sleep, and fuck. All right. I think I'll be okay if me and my man together. We're gonna, hopefully we be on the same page, support each other. I got it. That's a lifestyle they live on reality show, but behind the closed doors, we doing some slick ass shit. You over here storing money and I had another baby. I mean, had a baby on me. See, it always be mama's baby, papa's maybe. Okay, so when you do stuff like that, you show everybody in the world that you got your man back. You doing everything to support him, all this, but at the same time, you messing over him. You had a wedding every freaking anniversary that y'all had, spending all this money. You taking the charity money, spending on private jets. I mean, like big old parties in different countries. But yet and still you wasn't satisfied. You wasn't happy. You see that's too much. That's too much conniving. I think what happened was just them thing, my opinion. She got caught up in the real world. And she let them two connect. And it's just she what I thought she was, a slut, but she was conniving, she was devious, and she was just trying to bring everybody to be in her world because she wanted to be so damn controlling. No, that's not how it works. Now we're gonna see who's gonna control you. You may be washing drawers and kissing ass or licking ass. 'Cause like I said, them prison don't give a damn about what you used to be. She done got taken down from every one of her promoted people, people that promoted her, people that had her back. Now you trying to bring your man down. I'm still curious because I mean, just gonna take my opinion. Some men's they put certain things into their woman into they woman, hands. Baby, take care of the bills, that. And they probably don't much look at it. Okay, the lights ain't got cut off. We got the bills. We got everything's covered. She got it. They don't pay attention to that. So he probably was the guy that like, okay, she got my back. I know she been doing a finance problems or situation of our relationship. I have no problem with that. She don't sign this man to different shit. He said he didn't know. Well, okay. Now you a businessman. So now it kind of got me thinking. You could have been out the box just a little bit, but not all the way. So I'm thinking your daughter knew what was going on. She did audio. Um, you going down room too. I don't. That's just my opinion though. He's going down because I just got an update. Allegedly, the daughter is going to jail too because she had some stuff to do with it. Now you got the mom and the daughter. They already fight against each other, and I'll be damned. Now you go, man. These celebrity people, they know them. They just got a bunch of money, and you know what? The only crazy part is they make money off of us because we look at this bullshit. We already have enough problems out here. I think I need to go to one of the ghetto subdivision in Houston and see how they live. Because this shit right here, they get paid for it. We don't. Hey, let's see what it says. Oh, what we got?
That
Oh,
was just me shouting out to everyone who is actually coming over to your main channel. We're about to get ready to push everybody over to the main channel. So I'm gonna drop the link on there one more time. It's already pinned to this chat. I'm gonna drop it again. We want everybody to come over to Slim's channel as we wrap up the show and she get into however long she wants to talk about this. She's gonna run it all the way through and pick up the other stuff. Whatever she's gonna do, you ain't gonna be able to see it if you don't go there to her channel. So make sure that you go over there to her channel. This is her channel right here.
thanks again, everyone, for tuning in with Slim J. Just My Opinion. I hope you all like it, enjoy it. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Make sure that y'all come to Slim J. Just My Opinion channel. I really appreciate everybody for the support. All the way from the beginning when I was, just starting off. And I mean, we're human, and I'm gonna always keep it real with y'all. But we're gonna get off this BS that we're not getting paid for. But if you want to go in, huh?
I was just laughing.
Oh, because we don't get paid for that shit. But I mean, I'm just trying to let y'all know that whether you're rich or poor or whatever, everybody go through trials and tribulations in a relationship, as far as this money, whatever the case may be. I mean, it's just what it is. If you have a partner and that's a good partner to you, treat you right, it's don't go out there and think that something is good. Everything may look good, not good. The, the grass is not always green when you get over there. It may be dead and smelly. Give you some other shit. But anyways, so I want to get to this Houston thing. Man, I am so confused about this. So here in Houston, April the 26th, they had these roommates. They both was in college and they were students that stayed in their own little apartment. It was like, you can rent this apartment to help students, because I mean college is high. I mean if you went to college, it's a lot. You gotta pay for a lot, you got books and everything. So anyways, these two people was going to college. One was going to be a nurse, and the other one, I really don't know what he was doing. I just know he was in college, but I can't do the age thing on the college because we all, you never get too old to learn, right? So, anywho, this guy and this young lady was roommates, and he killed this woman over a cat. I know y'all probably thinking like, oh, What the hell the cat do? Now, I used to have cats. One scratched me, and I got rid of all of them. I don't mess with no cats no more. There's only one I mess with. We ain't gonna talk about it. But anyways, so they was staying together. So they have this thing called Live Me. I'm sorry, y'all, because I had it on my phone, and I used to have my other computer up here. I was rushing today. But anyway, it's a website. You go on this website and you try to get a room. And the room is you stay with random roommates, you know. So I looked it up. It's a nice spot, and it's actually 8 units. It's out here on Guffin and Cullen in Houston, Texas. I don't want to get an address because I ain't trying to get no lawsuits. I ain't trying to put your property down, but they should have handled this situation better. So, anywho, they had a young lady which was 23. Her name was Elizabeth. I'm not gonna say her last name because I'm not gonna mess up that woman's last name. And then they had a man named Chester, which was 40. Both was in college, and I I don't understand how you gonna put a woman and a man to be roommates. I mean, it is random, and I this like on a website it said they was like this is how we do it. We just say, look, you can get approved for this apartment, and you may have a man or a woman. Now, me personally, if I found out I'm roommate with a man, a stranger, hell no. I gotta look for something else. Yeah. Mm-mm. I'm not gonna get up here with a random man. First, I'm a female. Okay. Um, I rather deal with a female because if we do have some confrontation going on, then it would be female on female. If you deal with confrontation with a male is stronger than a female, and yeah, he gonna get the best of you 1 out of 10. So I thought that was already jacked up. But they said they do random things. Everybody get approved. I mean, the people that get approved, they do the background check, and they just put you, you know, with a roommate. So the way these are is that you have one side is one roommate, little gap. Like you got the room and you have the bathroom, and then what divides you all is the washroom, the kitchen, and the living room. So me, I assume that maybe the cat kept on going over to her side. Animals they don't want to shit or piss in their area, so they probably go there to her side and was doing something. I don't know, but I also thought like she called y'all the police officer on April the 25th. They got into sorry y'all, another racist altercation about something. They called the police came out, they did a report. But they didn't tell her or him to leave because the next day they had another altercation, and that was earlier. Then at 4 p.m. on April the 26th, the police came out there and they seen blood on the patio. And they saw him in his room with a wound. But she was stabbed like 8 to more times. And he had like, oh, that bitch, she stabbed his own self trying to like play like she stabbed him. You know? He's 40 years old. She's 23. So I'm assuming he probably was like trying to get at her at a some point. And she probably like, I ain't trying to. I don't feel you like that. I'm trying to go to school, get finished with what I need to do, and go on by my business because it was a couple of days she was getting ready to graduate from nursing school. They said they did a background check on this man, and then all of a sudden they said he had allegedly had a background with domestic violence. How in the freak did he get in this down apartment? And y'all say y'all did background checks on him and her. Oh, they both cleared. Something in the milk ain't clean about this situation. I don't want to say that it was all about that cat. It could have been about the cat, but not that four-legged cat. But however, whatever, he ended up killing this woman. And I'm not gonna say that because I don't want nobody to take it wrong. I'll put it like this. We as women, when we not interested in you, we can get a little aggressive. But that's just to say, get off my back. Or I don't want to deal with you. So some men they can't take a rejection and maybe it I personally think it's more to the story than this with just that damn cat. So I don't understand how it got that serious. This chick, see, she's a cute young lady. So this dude, I mean, he's 40 years old. He see, look, and he's a nice man. I mean, a man, looking man too. So it could have been like, hey, we've been standing here for whatever. Hey, you gonna kick it with me or whatever? She probably like, no, I don't want to deal with you. Nope, this is not how it's going down. Or it could have been like, we're gonna do it this one time and we ain't gonna do is just so much stuff can go down with this. It is just so much. But this was just my opinion. It's so much that can be behind this. Like this was personal other than a cat. I don't know too many, and now I'm finna go this way because I'm black. I don't know too many black people be that damn serious about they animals. They gonna hurt, they gonna cry, and then they gonna move on. But it was more than meet the eye on what society is telling us about this situation. Me personally, I think maybe it was times, like I said, you got the kitchen, you have the living room, and you have the washer and dryer. I look up the apartment, I seen the inside of it. So what I'm thinking is it could have been a time that, like some of us women, we have like little jogging pants or, little nighties. Oh, let me go to the kitchen right quick. He in his room or whatever. And then he said in the living room like, yeah, shit, I'm gonna get that. You're gonna give me one of that. I don't know. I wasn't there. But it's too personal. It's something hidden too personal to say it was just about a cat. Like I said, yeah, it was about a cat. I don't think about that four-legged cat. Only thing I can say, if it was about the four-legged cat, it was probably because the cat came over there, was messing with her stuff, shitting on stuff, or scratching up stuff or like that. But I just can't see myself getting ready to graduate from college or first of all, to even go in that situation with a 40-year-old man and I'm only 23. This 40-year-old man, they got game. Hell, some of us older women can't much mess with them older men that think they got game. They don't have game. I mean, you can be stupid to that bull crap they tell you, but I mean, some of us look at the shit and know not to go for it, and some of us don't. You know, some of us go for the hokey dokey shit, and some of us don't. But when you messing with a young lady like that, it could have been, just some psychosis going in her head, and she probably was still like, no, I have a boyfriend, or I'm not on that. I mean, it's all kinds of. I've been looking at so many different ways of this shit. I don't know how, why it was this cat that got him so riled up to kill this young lady. I would not have moved in with those people because the apartment people say, well, we don't put, women's to women's, men's to men's. We just do a background check. If you approve, then we just put you in an apartment together. Well, do you tell me that? Do you say, well, yeah, you approve, but your roommate is gonna be a male, or you approve, but your roommate gonna be a female? I mean, like, I look into it. I didn't get a lot of response from it. They just opened up in 2021. If y'all look up the dang on address, it's actually in a neighborhood that's ghetto. I'm not gonna lie about that. Everybody need to make money, and we can't afford the stuff right now because y'all president is in here doing his thing. So we probably have to stay together or go, get a roommate. So they got built in 2021. It's 2005 now. 2025 now. So you just this your last year. This your last semester. You about to graduate. You trying to just get somewhere that's real easy, maybe close to the college, or close to the job, whatever the case may be. But this shit was so backwards to me. It was so off to me on why are you going to a place with a man, a stranger, especially a man, and look how short she is. She petite. Like, and this 40-year old man, I would have did it. I mean, come on, look. No, 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 no. No, mm-mm. All across his forehead to me say, no. He gonna be trying to get my booty. I'm not going in that apartment with him. So allegedly the neighbors, because okay, so I also told y'all that the little building is for it's 8 units. I'm sorry, it's 8 units. So they said that these people was getting into it frequently. They had an incident that happened April the 25th. Then they had an incident happen April the 26th earlier that day. And then they had the incident where they went into the apartment and found her on the kitchen floor, stabbed to death several times. And they found him up in the room, his room, stabbed one time. Are you serious? Nigga roll, please. Don't play. Your ass is this tall, this big, and this woman like this, that, and of course they did say allegedly in the report that it was like it looked like it was self-inflicted on his hand that got stabbed. This was way deeper than that damn kitty cat had
Well,
phobias.
well,
Yes.
I just also did some research. Apparently, Mr. Grant has a need and a life for stabbing people. They arrested him for another dispute about that too,
Mm.
domestic violence and a couple of things. So he got a little sheet on him.
Yeah, and see, okay, that's another thing. So I'm glad you said it. So when I did do research, it was saying that he had other, you know, domestic violence. and it was, I think it was at Washington.
Washington State for domestic violence. He was arrested in 2023 for violating a protective order.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, extradition and fugitive status.
Mm-hmm.
Also, reports indicating that the individual named Chester Grant Galloway, who matches Grant's profile, was arrested in Mexico on murder charges and transferred to the U.S. authorities in October 2024. This suggests significant criminal history that includes not only domestic issues but also serious felony charges, typically associated with violent crime across state and national borders.
And they said they did what? We do background. See, so the thing is, oh, y'all just fucked up. 6510. Look that up for me. I'm gonna show. I want you to show me the inside of that. 6510. Uh, GOFORTH. I want to show y'all this shit. It's 4 units. Okay, I'm sorry. It's 8 units. It's in the ghetto, and you saying y'all did a background check, and they saying they use a third party. Now, not only this lady, she actually emailed these people. Okay, I'm gonna use a alleged word. She allegedly emailed these people and was telling them that she was having problems. Okay, when you have the police come out to your residence and you and your spouse, you and your roommate, somebody got to leave, right? No, he didn't leave. Then they come back at 4 p.m. and this woman is stabbed to death. So no apartment people finna get the business. And if I was their parents, her sister, brother, whoever, because I want to say she's not from here because of her last name, and I don't know how to say her last name, and I'm not gonna say it because I don't like nobody mess up my name. So I'm just gonna say I
You
know her
can
first name
refer
is
to her
Elizabeth.
as Tammy Dollars on TikTok.
Oh, well, I just know Elizabeth as government name.
Yeah.
And you're gonna tell me y'all it was third party and we try to get in touch with you, and then the police trying to get in touch with you, and now we find out. I send my condolence. No, just
What was the address again? 6510.
6510 GOFOTH. I think it was. Yeah, I mean, come on. You see this shit. Whew, my nerves is bad when it comes to this because they talking about they did research and they did a background check, and I feel that the people or the person that own this duplex or this little quart I can't even say it right. God damn, brace will never say
This
words.
is crazy.
Uh-huh. See what I'm talking about? And I'm finna block. I'm gonna go off for here so y'all can see what we're talking about.
Look at
Okay.
it. It's like it says for a place to live, student housing.
Exactly, for students. And you saying that you did background check and this man had other violations, it's no way you can do that. I mean, it would take you too long to even get a fake ID or this social securities and all that. Look at this place. Place is so the person or people that own this duplex or whatever, they home probably be up in a damn what you call it, up in at their house. It may they office may be in their living room. Wait a minute, let me see. Because I want you to do the hold up.
You can pop up whenever you want. It's not gonna get no smaller.
No, I know. But I'm just saying, people, y'all got to hold up. Well, that's 65. That's 6510, right?
Yeah, 6510 Gulfworth Street.
77021. GOFORTH. Golfer Street,
Yeah.
77203. Okay, but so the whole point of me showing you all this, I want you to head to the front. Whatever. The whole point of me showing y'all this is that this place is in excuse me if y'all heard me belch. I just belch. If y'all see this place, it is yeah, There go the picture right there at the bottom. What you just
Right
did.
here. This.
Yeah, there we go. Okay, see, this is gated. This is like a private thing. You would think, oh, I would stay here. This is kind of protected. Now go more to your right. To your right. To your right. To your right. There. Okay. See how that's kind of like business. No, really protection. These business close at a certain time. But these people said, they allegedly said that they done heard them talk. I mean, have arguments. The police done came out there multiple times. That was the words that they used, multiple times. So I don't have no real protection. I mean, the business probably closed at a certain time. The people that stay there, when you're in college, it's different things. That you at college, you at work, you're trying to sleep. So even if this young lady was trying to just get away from this man, she really couldn't. Now I'm not gonna put nothing bad on the looks of the apartment, okay? But the setting is kind of bad. It's kind of bad. It's and the money of it is like, I think it was 20. What I say, 2,600. I think I rounded out to 2,600 a month for that apartment. So therefore, we paying like maybe $1,300 a month to stay in this bullshit. No, ma'am, no, sir. I can freaking get me a one bedroom fish seat, and be by my damn self than to go and deal with somebody and they cat. This was a sad situation. This should not happen, and I don't think
This
that.
is set up for the bedrooms and everything.
Yeah, you. So let me see. I have to blow mine up.
See if I can make it bigger. There we go. A little bit.
Okay, so you see what I was saying is that you had. Well, see, it's an 8 unit thing. So you
Yeah.
seeing how.
Four at the top, four at the bottom.
Right, and you have the kitchen and the uh living room and the washroom to divide us.
Okay, so were they sharing like the same side? Because they were sharing the same side, I can see how they would have access to each other. Because if you're coming in, let's say if she stayed in bedroom one and he stayed in bedroom two, then you got an entryway to get in there right here, and you have your own bathrooms. You have everything to yourself, but you have to share
Everybody
this
had their own
common area.
bathroom.
Yeah, but you have to share this common area right here. But it would basically feel like you were living with a man, or if you're a young lady living in bedroom one, your roommate is bedroom two. Though you have plenty of doors that you can close, just like you said, that scenario of let me go to the bathroom real quick.
Right.
If his bedroom door is open, he can see you when your door open. He can see you come
Exactly.
in and out the bathroom. If you go to the kitchen, he can tell because you got to cut that corner if his door is open. Same thing for if she's bedroom two and he's bedroom one.
Exactly.
So yeah, I mean it would be weird if you didn't know the person. I'll be honest. I mean, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, when they came and say, okay, we do random renter, and we, we don't compare people. We just say, okay, you want to live here, you can live here if you get approved. Well, how in the hell did you get approved and you have all this background? So now I'm gonna go to assume. Now I used to be apartment manager, and I used to use third party people to do my background check for me. That's what the deposit used to be. They say, hey, you got to pay $25 for the deposit. That deposit did not go to the apartment complex. It actually went to a third party. And what they did was they did a background check, they did a credit check, and they said, okay, this person got XYZ. Now, They credit not all that good, but this is their background. And sometimes the people that would do my credit background, they would go like 10 years back, because we had got people. It was like a 15-year-old thing, but the apartment people only did 10 years, so we didn't catch it. No, 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 no. We finna go back. We got to go forward. So they did not do that. He had another background in 23. So how you not know this? This little unit didn't get built until 2021. This 2025. So how you not know? Even if you would have went 5 years now, make sure that I'm doing my calculation right. Oh, I'm sorry. I want y'all to see that thing. Make sure y'all doing my calculation right. 2021, this 2025. How many years is that? Anybody? 4, 3, 2, 1. You would have seen that this man had a background. You would have picked that shit up. Like, really? So, as I said, Slim J just my opinion. Slim J real talking. Slim J saying facts. Mother, father, brother, sister, aunt, whoever. Because I'm assuming that she didn't have family down here. And if she did, maybe she wanted to show them that, I can do this on my own. I'm grown. And we all been there. We all been 23. And I'm grown. I ain't finna stay here no more. Listen to this bullshit. I'm finna get my own shit, trying to prove a point. All right. That could have been a situation. But yet and still, I would sue the hell out them damn apartment complex, unit, duplexes, whatever they want to call. And then I would get out to his ass. And 1 out of 10, of course, you probably won't get anything from him. Jail time, yeah. But those apartments, I would take it to the fullest. I'm talking about when I say put a rocket on that mother ducker, I will put a rocket on it because it's no way in hell. One, why in the freak are you putting me up in here with a man and I'm a woman? 2, she could have known about it and she could have agreed to it because, like I said, when you hot-headed, you probably like, I ain't finna be messing with that dude and I'm trying to get finished what I got going on, and females, you can let a mother ducker talk to you and they can sell you a damn yacht and you get out there in this freaking sailboat, But some females, they know about this shit. They think they focus on their career and their self versus on focus on a man. She could have been gay. Didn't want a man. We don't know. I am assuming. But however, it was not only about this freaking cat that walked on 4 legs. It may have been the knockdown and the rejection that you could not handle. I'm gonna let y'all watch this and y'all tell me what y'all think because, like I said, this some bullshit. That people doing shit on crazy shit. What the fuck is they smoking, drinking, doing? Get it? Let's go to the video.
Police are saying she was stabbed dozens of times and her family.
Uh-oh. Y'all hang in there. We finna get it. We gonna let it buffalo about. We gonna get this because y'all gotta hear this.
Police are saying she was stabbed dozens of times and her family.
Oh Lord, what the what? This is so sad. I can't believe it. I need you to come on. Come on through. You know how you have to move the antenna on your TV when certain station and they be here in Houston and you can't get certain station like can't get channel 13 to channel 2. That shit be crazy. You be trying to move the antenna. People be trying
Police
to
are saying she was stabbed dozens of times and her family.
try to put antennas and clothes hangers to make their TV show. Y'all remember them old TVs? True. So that's how we kind of like doing right now.
This one does
But
not want to play.
yeah, it's
Try this one.
A 40-year-old man, Chester Lamar Grant, has been
I'm gonna try to download this one. Seems like it might have a better chance.
so the thing is, like I said, look how small she is. I don't know how tall he is, how big he is, but I assume that he is, a larger size. And like I said, she's a petite woman, you know, as the way she put
Police
on
are
Facebook.
saying
And she out there trying to make a career and trying to have something. But see, this is why I be telling you, young females, y'all do too much. Y'all showcase too much. Focus on you. Focus on what you want to do in life, and then focus on a man. Now,
Okay, let's
Don't-
try it one more time and just to make sure.
what you got?
she was stabbed dozens of times and her family says she was just days away from graduating.
So sad. Chester Grant is accused of killing Elizabeth O'Dunsey at an apartment complex on Goforth Street near Cullen Boulevard. Residents who live there say they were roommates but did not know each other before they moved in.
ABC 13's Micah Hatfield is reporting live downtown. And Micah, what are investigators revealing to you about this case?
Well, first of all, Chester Grant is still in custody tonight. These two lived in an apartment building that was off-site student housing. They paired roommates randomly, we're told by people who live in the building. So they ended up a 40-year-old man and a 23-year-old woman living in the same apartment, sharing common spaces, and they didn't know each other. We've now learned that Grant had a violent criminal past. It's unclear if the victim in this case knew that.
The allegations in this case allege he stabbed his female roommate 28 times, killing her over some disagreement over his cat.
A situation the magistrate referred to as brutal. 23-year-old Elizabeth O'Dunsey found by police stabbed to death on April 26th in the kitchen she shared with her roommate Chester Grant, police say. Notice the bandages on Grant's neck in his mugshot. During the welfare check, they also found Grant in his bedroom with several stab wounds that investigators believe could have been self-inflicted. Both were said to be students. She was set to graduate from Texas Women's University with a nursing degree last Sunday, and he was a student at Fordham University, according to a court hearing. People who also live in this off-campus student housing say the police were out there the previous night for a fight between the two. Houston police confirm they've been called out multiple times.
He has multiple arrests and convictions out of Washington for violence, including domestic violence, violating protective order. The most recent is from September 6th of 2023.
The two shared an apartment unit at a building rented by For a Place to Live, where rooms are rented out individually and roommates are randomly paired, according to the company's website. The company notes online that background checks are done, and if they learn something of concern, they ask that person to move into a single unit where they would not share space with someone else. Grant was allowed to live with O'Dunsey. We reached out to the company to find out why his criminal past didn't raise a red flag, but they did not return our call. In downtown, Micah Hatfield, ABC 13 Eyewitness News.
See, that was some bullshit all the way around. That's some bullshit. Like I said, I used to be an apartment manager. I worked in the apartment business for a minute. And when we see red flags, we're like, nope. If a person come in there and trying to get an apartment or, a unit, we were like, oh, well, they're a little too aggressive. I mean, you can talk to a person if you know how to talk to a person that in a couple minutes, they're a little too ghetto or they not stable, and they did this shit online. So therefore, I'm trying to figure out how they did not see his background and he actually used his government name. Well, let's go to the chat and see what they have to say.
Lamont says, life is short and you never know what might happen. Pray your blessings every day. And that's all we got.
Yeah, and it is. That's, I mean, everybody out here trying to make it. Like I said, y'all got y'all president in here and he's doing the motherfucking food. And Slim J, just my opinion. Like, you either gonna be rich or you're gonna be poor. No in between. So we try to get out here, you know, we try to get the education to get a better job to, survive. And you trying to go to maybe different living spaces to survive. Like I said, that unit was like 20, I'm rounding it off. And don't quote me, but to my knowledge, how I was looking at it, it was like, just say $2,600. So therefore, we gotta do like $1,300 a month for me to stay with a roommate. I better not. I'll go get me a damn apartment that can be this freaking small, and the only thing that can fit is my bed and a lamp, refrigerator, maybe a stove. Hell, it don't have to be a stove; it can be a microwave. I wouldn't put myself in that position. And like I said, when you're young, you don't really think about this. You out there trying to get it. You're motivated about you graduating from college. You about to enter into your career what you work hard for, and then you have somebody that's unstable, miserable, don't have their life together. I'm not. I don't want to say I'm down in this person, but at a certain age, it's let me put this first. It's never too late to learn. But at a certain age, you don't need to be staying in no freaking student apartment or, if you go back to school, that's great, that's fine, that's lovely. But your ass should have some kind of stable lifestyle going on. And the reason that person didn't have, okay, just Slim J, my opinion, you should have had a stable life where you had, oh, heck of my train, a stable life where you had a place to stay. Or, you got a car, you got a place to stay, you got a job, and you decide that you want to up your career and go to college and everything. That's cool. Why you 40 years old and you up here in this area? Why? Why these people that did your background did not see this? Why? Why is this? This should not happen. But y'all know how I always say, we know we are born in this world, but we don't know how we're going to go out this world. So it be crucial. It happen, but in human, it shouldn't have happened, especially over a freaking cat. So that's why I say it's more, my opinion, it's more behind this story than the media. They'll tell you little bits and pieces, but I always seek when people talk to me, I can hear what you're saying to me, but I'm also looking in between the lines that you're talking to me about. I break shit down. Yeah, oh yeah, because I went over here and my car did this and my. What did you do to that car? Or what did you. That's just me. I'm a Virgo. Okay? So I break shit down. So with this story, I feel, Slim J, just my opinion, that maybe he was, shooting at her, trying to get with her, and she was just not feeling it. Men do not like to be turned down. They don't like to be rejected. It's they what is the word I'm looking for, Jeremy? Come on, help me out. They mostly thing. That's not the word I want. But
I
it's
don't know what words you going for.
no, I'm just saying, like when guys they shoot at a female and then a female just kind of like show them up.
Pride.
Yeah, there you go. You don't shot his pride down, and she probably shot it down in front of numerous
No, you
people.
get shot like that.
See,
Yeah.
so it's more to this story than what we know, and it could not be. But Slim J, just my opinion, it's more to this damn story. I'm finna stab you. I thought it was 8 times. That woman say 28 times. Do you 20 freaking 8 times? You stab this woman? Do you not think that's personal? Y'all, I got to use braces. Sorry, I be spitting all over the place. Anyways, Jeremy, you better not say shit. But anyways, this is personal. It's no way in hell I don't believe that it was all behind a cat. It's no way. I mean, that could have been some of it, but I don't know. I don't been there, seen stuff. I done heard all the you pretty, you sexy. I done heard all that shit. Some women's let it get to them. Some women's don't. Some women's are focused on what they really want to do in life. And then you have a situation where we as women, and I say as women, that mean me as well, we fall weak to some bullshit because it's gonna always be and I'm gonna have to just straight up tell you, it's gonna always be a motherfucker out there that can get in your mind and tell you that I got that yacht, and you go there and it's a sailboat. So I hate that this happened to this young lady. I send my condolences to that young lady's family. I hope they get this case taken care of because it was sad. It was very sad. This woman had a vision to be a nurse and to help people, and she ended up getting killed. You're a nurse, and he took it from her. So now he gonna be like Jackie Christian over there, and they gonna take some stuff from him too. Don't know. But look, guys, I know y'all. I thank you all for rocking with me and listen to me, and I love you all. Thank y'all very much. But I'm gonna let y'all go to sleep because I need to go to sleep. And love y'all. Deuces. Thank y'all for tuning in with Slim J. And don't forget to hit the like button and come in my channel. My channel. Slim J, just my opinion. Thank you.
appreciated. Hello to my